Praise the Lord. How you guys doing today? I hope you're doing great. Today is day 240 of 366 beautiful days, and our today is very familiar to us. We've all heard this verse. Most of us even know it. Most of us have actually memorized it. It's Romans chapter 12 verse 2. It says, do not be conformed to the standards of this world. Other versions say to the patterns of this world, but be ye transformed by the renewal of your mind. Then you will test and see the good and perfect will of God. Now, Paul was writing this letter to the church in Rome, not to non-Christians, to Christians in Rome, to the church in Rome, and he's telling them, do not conform to the standards of this world. That means there is a possibility that there are Christians who have conformed to the standards of this world. Listen, what are the standards of this world? The list is endless, but I'm going to give you a few of them, right? You'll find Christians who listen to secular music, right? You'll find Christians who pray once a month, or even worse, once a year on Christmas with their family, or twice, maybe Easter and Christmas, right? Then you'll find Christians who are always in the bar. They just come to church on Sunday, but from Monday they're a different person, right? Like, there are very many patterns of the world. You find a Christian who hates people. You get, like, it's like an oxymoron. It can't even happen. Like, how can you be a Christian who hates people, but they're there, right? Then you find a Christian who does not pray, who doesn't read their Bible. You get what I mean? So there you are a Christian, but you've conformed to the patterns of the world, and now they are running you. That's why Paul was saying, do not be conformed to the patterns of this world. Those are just a few patterns of the world. There are so many. I'm sure you know them. But in that state, you will not be able to see the good and perfect will of God, because it says, do not be conformed, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind. Then you will test and see the good and perfect will of God. That means if you're not transformed but you're conformed, you will not see the good and perfect will of God. In that state of being conformed to the patterns of the world, you are like, it's easy to explain why you're depressed. I don't need a counselor. I don't even need to pray for you. Like, it's easy to explain why you're depressed. It's easy to explain why you're sad. It's easy to explain why some things are happening to you. Because I mean, like, you are not seeing the good and perfect will of God. But when you are transformed by the renewal of your mind, then you will see. The NIV says, then you will test and see the good and perfect will of God. So my prayer for you is that you are actually transformed by the renewal of your mind, not conformed to the standards of this world. Because when you conform, there are fruits of being conformed, right? When you're conformed, you will stay stuck. Year in, year out, 10 years later, you're in one place and not growing. But when you are transformed, you will see how your life takes a step higher and higher each and every single day. Be ye transformed, not conformed. Have a beautiful day. God bless you. Bye-bye.